Hi, most of you know me as Joe. Chains of Freedom Ministry is what I'm trying to start up, and I'm normally afraid to do this and be up on screen. And I just want to speak on Charlie Kirk's death yesterday, and it made me start to go, what do I have to fear? I really should not be afraid. I should speak up. I should go on video. And it made me go down and research a bunch of stuff in the last 24 hours because I couldn't sleep last night. And some of the things that I realized is that we should be striving for the crowns. And if some of you don't know what those are, we have the incorruptible crown, the crown of righteousness, the crown of life, the crown of glory. And I wrote each one of these out on paper too, and to be guarded, and then we give those crowns to Jesus and cast them at his feet. So the first one says, 1 Corinthians 9:25, and for every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. And then 2 Timothy 4:8 is the crown of righteousness. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me on that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. James 1:12 is the crown of life. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. And 1 Peter 5:4, the crown of glory. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, you shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Revelation 3:11, to be guarded. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take your crown. And for some of you that don't know the thee and thou, I'm just learning about them, and I wrote them down. Thou is you. Thine is yours, thee is you, and thy is your. And thou is the subject, and thee is the object, just so that we're not confused. I did Revelation 4:10 and 11. So 10 is the verse with the crown, or where we give Jesus the crowns. The 24 elders fell down before him that sat on the throne, and worshipped him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, You art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. Okay, I was right. And so I was just like, what does it mean by 24 elders? That is something that you guys could answer for me. Does it mean only 24 people? God told me no. But what does it mean? And I still don't have the answer. So let me tell you one thing, though, that I've gone through the James for a little bit. God cannot be tempted. When we are tempted, it cannot be of God. Okay? And when we are angry, we cannot be angry in a way that it takes away from God's righteousness. I'm upset. I have been all day, and then today and yesterday, and I've been silent because I like to process things as an autistic individual. And it doesn't make sense why somebody did this. I'm a mother of 6 children. I have 6 children. And I could only imagine if my ex-husband was killed right in front of my children. Because from what I understand, they were there. And his wife. I can only imagine what she's going through today. And I want people to not jump on the bandwagon and try and make this about them, though, and reach more followers and all this other stuff. We are supposed to be here for God and truth. And that's where our voice is in truth. And we are not to be afraid. And I just learned that if you love people with your whole heart like Jesus did, there is no fear. We should all be striving for these crowns. All of them. The incorruptible crown, the crown of righteousness, the crown of life, and the crown of glory. And that's just where I am today. And there will be no music added to this because I just want my truth spoken. Have a nice day.